Greetings. I am all. I'm never sure what. So far, I'm never sure what I'm going to say exactly when I've made one of these. I've started making these to help my voodoo priest friend out that lives in Africa. He's trying to unite his people, and so they survive instead of go extinct within 5 generations, which is probably going to happen. I think that's going to happen to the world. Actually, we got about that amount of time left on our frickin' deadline before the intergalactic community just wipes us out unless we get along. That's what I believe. I don't claim to have the answers. I never have claimed to have the answers. I see auras. I see energy. I see spirits. I see angels. I communicate with them. I've seen a lot of things to defy logical explanation. And I know I'm not crazy. I know it's real. And I don't care what other people think. I guess that's the bottom line anymore. Because I don't care anymore what other people think. I don't have the answers. I wish I did. There's all kinds of, gurus out here on YouTube claiming to remember all this stuff and know exactly what they're talking about and know exactly what everything means. And I don't know about all that. Okay, I see auras, but I don't know what it all means. I mean, I just know things, and I've seen a lot, and I know a lot. It's just the way it is. My message is just love each other. Screw the governments. They all lie. They're all have hidden agendas, and they all want to keep us in fear and separate and not talking to each other and not connecting in the way me and Olu have in Africa. And we respect each other. I'm trying to help him. He looks to me for advice, and I'm trying to do the best I can for him. I'm afraid to say the wrong thing and somebody get hurt, for God's sakes. But we need to get along. Not just the voodoo people in his country to unite under peace and unity and love and all that good stuff. That's what we all need to do. If a random guy in California can hook up with a random voodoo priest in Africa and start making differences in their lives, who knows what can happen, folks. This world is connected in a way it's never has been before. And we just need to start listening to each other and, care about what happens to each other. It's not that hard. It really isn't. I mean, I love me. I love you. I love everyone on this damn planet. God knows why, but I do. And I'd love to love aliens, but they keep denying the existence of them, and we know they're here. I mean, come on, let's be real. We know that all these UFO sightings and everything else that's been going on is both a combination of real alien life and reverse engineered crashed UFOs that we have reverse engineered and have crafted our own, and down where we're flying, clandestine and behind everybody's backs, and they're gonna come out with the alien threat, to keep us in fear, and we gotta go war. Well, what if they're coming in peace, and then we shoot them? What the hell? What kind of message does that send? I mean, they say they're coming in peace. That's what all these, there's all these in the spiritual community. There's all these people with all these answers to all your questions, and that's just too damn easy. Life isn't that simple. It's not that black and white. I just know that I have a lot of questions. I have more questions than I have answers, but I have answers to a lot of things. Now, if they're the right answers, I don't know, but they're answers for me that work for me, and I'm okay with that. If it doesn't resonate with you, then so be it. I don't think what I tout to be the way it is that bad. I mean, how can it be that? How can it be a bad thing when you just want peace and unity and caring about each other? I don't think it is. Anybody that does can't. Nobody can fault me for it. I mean, I may not be right, but I know I'm not wrong. I may not be right about everything, but I know I'm not wrong about this. We need to get along and come together as one people. Skin color, anything prejudicial does not matter, folks. It never has, and really, leaves a bad taste in my mouth, and it should yours too. I mean, I've been here hundreds of years. I was a voodoo priest 600 years ago. I was a witch that was burned at the stake for being a witch, and I cursed him as I burned because I was a witch. I was hung in a former life, my last one, for cattle rustling that I was innocent from. 5-year-old, imagine having dreams of being hung for cattle rustling. I didn't even know what cattle rustling was. Still have those dreams every now and then. Have some really bizarre dreams lately because the veil's getting thinner between my past lives and this life, or whatever. Maybe the astral realm and this world, or the spirit world in this world. But the veil's getting thinner and stuff is getting more easy to understand. And we're doomed if we don't change. We'll either destroy ourselves, or the galactic community will destroy us before they let us go out into space. And that is our ultimate goal. God knows why. It's one hell of a lofty goal. Just the food and water alone is just mind-boggling. The oxygen, that's just, confusing as hell, let alone gravity. I mean, there's so many problems. It's gonna have to learn faster than light travel to make it feasible at all. I know aliens are real. I know spirits are real. I know ghosts and angels and demons and lost souls and all kinds of stuff are real. I see them all the time. And I know energy is real. I know we are energy. We are light beings trapped in these bodies for this experience. And then we go back to source to report on our experience, I guess. Maybe you have to do it over, maybe we don't. I don't know. Maybe it's a choice, maybe it's not. Everybody says they have all the answers. They don't know. They're just guessing. Maybe some form of educated guesswork, but they're just guessing. They have no proof. No more than you or I do. Just follow your gut, trust your gut, and usually your gut doesn't steer you wrong. Mine doesn't. My instincts usually steer me spot on. I'm almost like a human lie detector because I see the energy that I see. When people lie, their energy turns inward on themselves, and they can't hide that from me. It's been, I've been confused about it all for a long time. I don't know the answers. I'd have to come up with my own answers because there ain't no book that fits what I do. I am a light being, and I know that, and you should know it too. Bring out that light, just let it shine, and care about each other. That's what we really need to do. It's really not that hard. Do you really not give a crap about the person next to you? Does it really not matter to you whether that person lives or dies? Well, it should. It should for all of us. It should matter. What another person goes through is, in a small way, you go through it too. One person experiences sadness, it resonates throughout the community, throughout their community, and the people with bubbly and happy personality, make everybody happy around them. Well, so does sadness. That spreads, and I want to put happiness and love out into the universe. That's the message I'm trying to send, and that's what I hope people hear. Because my message is genuine, and yes, I don't have all the answers. Matter of fact, I don't really have any answers. I have more questions than anything. But at least I know enough to question things and solve problems, at least to my satisfaction, that I can live with. I mean, I come up with answers that I can live with. And that's the best I can do. If it's wrong, so be it. It's right for me. I am all. I love all people. And that's all I have.